Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighter's Anthology. Today we'll be finishing off the Kuril Island single missions with the 5th mission, once we find it. Unless I've asked it already, which I probably did. There we go. So mission 5, Nightmare. Nightmare, USS Wasp, LHD-1. Date May 5th, local time 1830 hours. Weather clear. Mission objective, provide top cover for a fleet assault. Wings of bombers and gunships will be right behind you. Timing is critical. Work fast and efficient. Order battle recommended aircraft, AVAB, recommended weapons, AIM-120, AIM-9M, threat suppression data, ground opposition, AAA on hydrofoils, SAMs from ships, air opposition, possible Mi-24s and various makes. So it looks like we're going to be taking on a slightly different version of the mission that sunk the Kiev. So us and one wingman will be providing anti-air cover for a strike package. So for that, we will take our standard air-to-air loadout. Not much more we can do, so let's jump into the mission. Alright, so radar on, infrared on, jammers on. It looks like the strike package is already there. I find it amusing that they're using a strike force of AC-130s to kind of, attack the ships, but whatever. What do we got here?
Attack standard.
So I'm just going to let my wing
Contact, your 12 o'clock flow, 8 miles.
I'm going to drop my altitude a bit and then rush up.
Fox 1. Fox 1. Flash 1 bandit. Deploy.
I'd save them, but honestly, these guys are the biggest threat to all the attack aircraft right now.
Fox 1.
I'm gonna save one of them, man.
Good, yeah. Fox 1, who's going down in flames?
Alright. And now we got this big hairy kerfluffle that I can't see through. There's a target, we'll take him on.
Fox 2. He's hurting now. Good, yeah.
Okay, so he's down. So the mission objectives are the ship. So if we really wanted to, I think what they did was they basically made it so you need their help to sink them. But if we wanted to, we could have loaded up on Harpoons and Mavericks and tried to take them all on ourselves.
Mission accomplished.
There we go. Mission accomplished.
Waypoint Bravo, bearing 212. Climb to Angel
Flankers. Or up Yaks.
Attack bandits, you're 2 o'clock high.
Okay,
All
that's
right,
slightly better than Flankers.
Fox 1.
Alright, let's see. Perfect.
That you're 12 o'clock high.
Have a second.
Good. Yeah. The worm has damage. Who's going down the plane? Disengage.
And that's awesome. We're going. Apparently they were only sinking the Kirov for a reason. I don't see any more contacts on the radar. We have, holy crap, we have a ways to go. Half an hour in real time, but fortunately we don't have to deal with real time. We have, are they? Oh. I thought these guys might have been attacking. Oh, they're acquiring. Yeah, congratulations. You you get to see a fleet being decimated by AC-130s, which is somehow the most hilarious thing ever. You aren't going to fire at the Kiev? Come on, guys. No? Okay, I guess they're done. 5 AC-130s? Holy crap. I mean, yeah, I guess a modern ship wouldn't have much protection against 105s. I think they have a 105 on the AC-130. Yeah, I think it's a 105 because it's lighter. Yeah, I think fitting a 155 would be a challenge. Especially, or not even maybe fitting it so much. I mean, the weight would certainly hurt a bit, but it's a cargo aircraft. But just the recoil from that thing must be tremendous. As it is, I mean, so there's the A-10 Thunderbolt. You know, it's got its famous 30mm equalizer cannon, and the recoil on that thing is pretty bad. Like, I've heard stories where, you know, it does slow. The recoil acts as like a braking effect on the plane. So, excuse me. Sometimes if they're already flying slow when they fire it, sometimes it can push them almost into a stall. It shakes the plane violently. I know a couple of Russian cannons have problems like that too, since they tend to use the bigger 23, 27, and 30mm cannons. I think they had a 37mm too. But, so imagine that. I mean, granted, it's only one shot, but that's gotta shake the plane something fierce. And not to mention, it's gotta be fucking loud too. Because, I mean, you already have ground crews wearing ear protection around artillery, which, you know, in open areas still isn't sufficient to really protect their hearing. And now you got a crew firing a howitzer from within a confined space on the C-130. I mean, the C-130 is probably already loud enough as is, and now you got to deal with that. I mean, you got to be deaf working a job like that after a few missions. Mad respect for the people who do that, but wish the military could take care of them better. There's actually, I was Googling how much noise aircraft makes, and while I didn't find an exact figure, I did see that at close range, there's this PowerPoint slide I found from the DoD, where at close range they were finding, and this is back in 05, I think, because I believe it was dealing with the introduction of the Super Hornet to the Navy. And they were saying, you know, hey, with the F-14, the F-18, the F-22, you know, we are, or maybe it was dealing with the F-35. It might have been the F-35, and then more recently, 2005. But basically, they were saying is, yeah, so our aircraft are at close range, you know, when you're working on the flight line. You know, you can get up to like 150 some decibels, maybe even more, from when they turn on the afterburners. And the hearing protection that the military offers was not, couldn't deal with it. I mean, people were still getting hearing loss. You know, and they just couldn't equip them with enough hearing protection to actually protect their hearing. So over time they would get hearing loss, and it was just like asking what to do. And they had a couple of things, like they were going to have I think there was like this hearing aid that would kind of fit to the form of your ear and stuff. And I don't know if anything came with it, but it's just amazing the amount of sound that a lot of military equipment produces. Certainly submarines. I've been to the USS Gato. It's USS Cobia. It's a Gato class submarine that's in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. And I was actually there one time when they started up the diesel engines and that thing, and it's pretty loud. They only started one engine, and it's loud. So, you know, it's amazing. And if you actually look at the numbers for submarine warfare, even, it'll be like 120 decibels quiet. Yeah, I think Cold Waters has those numbers if I replace that. I don't know how accurate they are, but it's just like, wow, you know? Everything is so loud, you know, artillery style, even just firing a gun. You know, it's not like Hollywood where you got people firing guns in vents and they're perfectly fine. No, this is, you know, even just firing, because I've heard, I mean, I fired a few guns myself and also heard other guns being fired. And it's loud. It is ear-shattering loud. And, you know, you can't exactly give infantrymen hearing protection. You know, you give it to them during training, but in the field, they need to hear any threats that may be around or firing at them. They need to hear their orders, so you can't really give them hearing protection in the field so much. So again, mad respect for the people who do that. But now that we are parked, I can end my monologue and end the mission here. Debrief. USS Wasp, LHD-1. Date, May 5th. Mission, Nightmare. Resolution, success. Nice coverage of the attack force. So we destroyed the 3 ships that they wanted us to destroy. Either us or our wingman took damage. Our wingman had 3 helicopter kills. We killed both yaks as well as 3 helicopters. We did have a very high... Oh no. Okay, so 4 of our 6 missiles hit. That's fine. It's actually better than what our wingman got. Our wingman actually had a madly high gun hit rate, 66%. Wow. And my highest typically tends to be like 40%, I think. And we spoofed all the launches on us, so... That concludes the Kuril Island single missions, I believe. I can check again, but I think it was just a 5. Oh, I passed it again. Yeah, it's just a 5, so with that, we'll probably have a, I think next time we will start and possibly end a very short series on, no, I can do 2 episodes. So next time we'll be revealing some of the other aircraft in the Kuril Islands in the quick missions, much like we did for the Ukraine campaign. But the only ones I can think of are the Yak and then the British Harrier. So after that, we can jump into a new campaign. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed these videos and tune in next time. We'll see you then.